Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently in Pennsylvania right now, heading towards Maiden Creek to our pickup, and we're picking up and taking our load up to CVS in New York. So that's the plan. But right now we're deadheading. We're still 71 miles away. Got some traffic in about 30, 40-ish miles, 35-ish, 40 miles, around something around that range. And then we're picking that load up, taking it up to CVS pharmacy and distribution center, not the store, but the distribution center, because we never really delivered to stores. We used to back in the day in Sam's Club in Utah and stuff like that, drop and hook, but I don't know if we still have that contract or not. I haven't done those in a while, but who knows, right? So long story short, we're going to pick that load up. It's going to be continuous run at 65 degrees. My guess is probably going to be some kind of pharmaceuticals. I don't know. That's just my guess, but it's paying me pretty well. But it delivers tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning up in New York. So he asked me to do a favor because another driver dropped the trailer that was empty on fuel. So I have to grab that trailer that he dropped and go put some fuel in it. I'm not sure if they loaded that trailer or if it's still empty, but either way, I'm gonna have to go put some fuel, and he said he will pay me for that, for putting fuel and doing him a favor. So that's the plan. But I'll see you guys when we get to that pickup here in about hour and 30 minutes, since we have some traffic. Technically I have a 70-mile deadhead. If there was no traffic, we would be there at about an hour and 10 minutes, but we got about a 21-minute delay on traffic. Currently in US 30 right now, speed limit 55. Heading to the pickup, ladies and gentlemen. About 15 miles away from the pickup, 24 minutes. There's some kind of delay and some traffic somewhere, so that's the thing we're expecting right now, but should be there shortly. ETA 10:56 in the morning. Road's busy, a bunch of trucks, but no one's passing because they have police and stuff like that, and the road is closed right now. People not paying attention. They're doing snow cleanup, as you guys can see with the Bobcat. They're pushing all that snow off onto the shoulder, into the ditch, because usually if it melts during the daytime overnight, it freezes and then it becomes ice. So they're trying to keep the roads clear. So shout out to Pennsylvania DOT for cleaning up their roads really well, keeping it dry for us. Earlier I was going on the on-ramp and there was a bunch of ice, and I was hugging the left corner because that's where it was dry. So I was kind of riding the left lane because I wasn't trying to put my tires on ice. So we're almost there. Just making a left right now, about 8 minutes away. I saw Sunoco has diesel over here, so if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call and see if they have if they accept com data. If they do, then I'm gonna go ahead and try to get fuel there. So, because I'm not trying to go too far out of the way, if it makes sense.
Pennsylvania 921 West Busser Street.
He's gonna pay me for getting fuel or whatever for the trailer. So I saw Sunoco has diesel. I'm gonna look on the Truckerpath when I park at the place and see if I can get in there for, like, you know, with a truck or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give him a call with you guys on speaker so we can listen and see if they accept com data. They say com data, call it com data. It doesn't really matter which way you say it, but com data, com data, same thing. So, but yeah, man, we're here on the truck route, Highway 181 right now. A lot of places to pick up from. This is like Penn's Waste. I feel like these guys in the dry vans are probably picking up the recycle, like paper or something like that, to take to the, make those giant paper rolls. That's what I used to do before when I was at Vista. We'd pick up a lot of those like big cubes of like cardboard and stuff, like cube or like rectangular shapes that they like compress and stuff and compact and like tie up. But yeah, we used to take those and they make those big old giant paper rolls, and then I would reload with those or whatever. So. Oh, Sheets. Oh, but I wish the Sheets had a freaking truck parking and truck like fuel. That'd be
1
great.
mile ahead, turn left on Pennsylvania 921 West Busser Street.
I mean, they have diesel, but they don't have diesel pumps for trucks, so yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. That's for sure. If they had like designated diesel pumps, yeah, no. They have diesel, but not for trucks. If you get yourself in there, you're gonna be stuck and look dumb, you know. We don't want to do that. But I'll see you guys when we get to the pickup. We're 2 miles out from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to our pickup. We're gonna go ahead and check in with the guard, and then after that, we will go ahead and see where we can grab this trailer that's low on fuel and go fill it up, and then come back and grab our loaded. Employee only, truck traffic and visitors to the right, some seats to the right. Traffic, please use both lanes to check in. Okay. Well, we gotta just wait a little bit, and then we'll go walk in and check in with them. Alright, so we'll just wait, ladies and gentlemen, and then when it's our turn, we'll go check in, and then we'll go find our trailer. Let me shut off the CB radio before somebody starts doing something stupid on it again, like scream or something like that. So, wait to pull up. While I'm waiting to pull up, I'm gonna go ahead and search for some closest fuel for this reefer that's low, so we don't have a headache. We can't go right. Why? Because right there's a 20-ton bridge, so we can't go that way. We're gonna have to go back the same way we came back, and that turn where I was coming is really tight. I barely made a turn with the bobtail, so imagine with a trailer. But a bunch of trucks go that way, so oh man, it's funny. Friday I just called Sheets. Technically it's only 2 miles away if I can go over that bridge, but since it's only 2-ton bridge, we cannot go that way, unfortunately, and we have to go back around. So it'll be about 9.5 miles that way, and 9.5 miles to come back here. So I told my fleet manager it's gonna be about a 25-mile round trip, for example. 16 minutes it will take me. Why? Because there's some delay on the route. So that's the plan. But as soon as we get in here and check in, we're gonna go ahead and grab our trailer that we need to go fuel up. I'll see what they say. Maybe they're gonna check us in right now and give us the paperwork for our load already, so when we come back we're good to go. But we shall see. We'll play it by ear. So still waiting to get in here. The check-in process is very slow. I saw this gentleman in front of me just came back with a piece of paper, and he was writing down the trailer's license plate number. I guess they ask you all the information with that as well. So that's what we got going on, but we're just here waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let me in. She said the trailer that I'm looking for is going to be out back. I got my paperwork for my trailer. the next trailer, I should say. My trailer is in door 224, but I'm not worried about my trailer yet. I'm gonna go ahead and find the one that they need me to fuel. Double check, make sure it's really low on fuel before we hook up to it and take it. I got my chassis loop done and when I was in Pennsylvania, so I have grease on my fifth wheel, so basically I'm just gonna waste my grease on this empty trailer, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, you know. I gotta get the trailer make, I gotta get the license plate, the color of the trailer, the state, the logos and decals, and then same thing with the truck as well. Pretty easy, I guess. Probably one of those down there. That's my guess. Hopefully someone else already did the fueling on it, so we can just grab our load and keep on riding to our destination. But we shall see, I guess. This is it, I think 215160, right? That's what I was saying. 215160, yeah, this is it. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick, make sure it's not fueled yet. Let's go ahead and check real quick, see what we're looking like. Take you guys with me, come on. See what the other driver dropped the trailer looking like. But yeah, this is a tandems are all the way to the rear, as you guys can see, so I'll have to slide them forward because the streets are very tight. And yeah, it's completely empty on fuel, as you guys can see. Can you guys see? Probably, right? Yeah, we got totally empty fuel. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and latch up to it and take it to get some fuel. we're back on 83 heading north right now, and about to take an exit about 3.5 miles, and we'll be pretty much at Sheets to get that diesel topped off. When we do so, we're going to return back to the customer, grab our trailer from door 224, and do our paperwork and live load when they give it to us, and we keep on trucking down the highway to our delivery. Beautiful day. Beautiful day today. 23 degrees. Ice is melting, falling off my roof right there, as you guys can see. Just cleaned it off my windshield. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day. A bit windy. Now we got a trailer, so we're good. It's nothing too crazy, but people wasting time at the fuel pumps, so I can be in now. So I have to find a lane that somebody completely leaves. Why? Because I have to fill up the reefer. So if you don't leave, then yeah, I think I'll just take the last pump. I'm gonna swing her around real quick. Okay, that guy left at the end. Let me go ahead and get some fuel, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got fuel. I put about $120 of fuel. It's completely empty, so it took about 28 gallons to fill it up. And now we're about 7.5 miles away from the pickup once again. So that's what we got going on. Nothing crazy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and put this trailer back where we got it from, she said, so that's what we'll do. connected this one. Let's go ahead and go back and pick up our other one. Going to door 224, she said is in there, so we'll latch up, pull it out, and get it all connected. Balance the weights. I don't know how heavy this load is going to be. I'm not sure if it's going to be too heavy, but we shall see. I don't have the paperwork just yet, so I'm not sure how heavy it is, but when we connect it, we'll kind of have a general idea as how heavy it is. So. Or next to Englander. What year is it? 24? 24, yeah. Alright, 241423. It's on 65. And it has to stand fuel hog continuous. I forgot to tell you guys that as well. So fun times, fun times. Waste more fuel. I'm not really a big fan of continuous run loads unless they pay amazing. Or at least I should say, if they give you a reefer feel, then yeah, go for it. But if not, then it's preloaded, it's ready. Almost there. There we go. We're in there. Did a tuck test on it. Yep, latched up. Doesn't feel too heavy. Alright, let's go ahead and connect the airlines. Adjust this reefer. Farm feed C, I believe. Let me double check. All right, just check. We got to keep it in farm feed W, 65 degrees continuous. Let's go ahead and switch it over. So farm feed W, product. Fuel hog, no. Farm feed W we're looking for. Right there, farm feed W, yes. Okay, wait till it switches over. Alright, set it. Now we're gonna select it 65 degrees. Okay. And we gotta switch it from start, stop to the continuous mode. Continuous mode, there we go. Should come back on, and I don't know what is this sensor stuff. I'm gonna double check and clear the alarms. Select some kind of alarm. Set point not entered. Oh, okay, clear. There we go. It's off, so we're good now. Double check, make sure we're at 65. Go back. All right, 65 continuous mode. Let's go ahead and crank this landing gear up and pull forward and balance these weights. I also got to do a trailer pickup report. Fuel is at 3/4. Trailer's filthy. They drove through the snowstorm, which is pretty common up here up north. All the trailers you're gonna have, it's like this, but reefer's coming on. Go ahead and crank this landing gear up, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll pull forward. It's a light load, ladies and gentlemen. You might say, how do I know? Well, look at that. Tandems all the way to the rear, 23,000 pounds. Grab it from here. I slid it, see where we're at. We're right in the 11th hole, 12th hole actually to be exact. So we can actually leave it in the 12th hole and should be fine if you ask me. All I gotta do is pull forward. But yeah, I think I have to grab this paperwork from here as well. This paperwork in the back. I don't see a seal or anything like that. So I think I grabbed this from here and take it with me. I'll have to just grab my lock and lock it up, but I'm not sure if security wants to open it first, so I'm just gonna not put a lock on it yet. Let's go ahead and lock these tandems in. Basically, I'm gonna reverse and lock it in place. Put this pin away, and then I'll walk around and check all the info that I need to get, like the truck number, which I know, the trailer number, and the trailer license plate, and the make. It's utility. So put my pin away here. All right, that's that. All right, guys, we got the bill of lading. It was actually in the bottom, so we got 21 pallets, 9,669 pounds. That's all we have. And like I was estimating, it's just going to be drugs or meds, pretty much. So probably like your B12, vitamins, something like that, calcium, those like little pre-made. Who knows? It doesn't say exactly. It doesn't specify, but that's what we got. We're taking it down to CVS. So find it near CVS in New York. Shout out to me for bringing it to you guys. All right, go ahead. Handheld free device. Yes. Just driver's name. I gotta put my name on here. Ernest. My phone number. I gotta get the dispatcher's phone number. I gotta get out and grab the truck license plate and trailer license plate numbers, and also I gotta get the dispatch phone number as well, which we'll do right now, and put it on there. Then after that, we're gonna be scanning this in, doing our live load stuff, and we're gonna go ahead to the guard shack to check out, and that's when we're gonna hit the road. There's quite a bit of a little line there right now. People are checking out, but we're not in a hurry. We'll get it there, guys, no problem. So stay tuned. Let me go ahead and figure all this out, and we're good to going. The best thing, guys, I don't have to get out of the truck because I have all my details here. Prime makes everything so simple and easy for me to do. So I have everything right here. My truck license plate, I already knew that by heart, but it's 69K R8K, and then the trailer is 08B161. And that's it. Perfect. All right, so now go ahead and scan this in, the paper for this load. Scan it in. Oh, I gotta change the trailer number because I haven't called a live load yet, so they don't know my new trailer number yet. 241423. Seal number. They didn't give me a seal, but is there a seal in here? It must be in the trailer. It must be in the trailer. We're gonna go double check again because there's a seal number in the paperwork and I didn't see it. 404009. All right, scan it in. Let's go ahead and scan it in, and then we'll fill this out real quick. But before I call them, I have to go check in the back and see if the seal is there, because if not, they must have forgot to seal it or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out real quick. Departing shippers, location 01, tanker load no, hazardous no, temp 65, load temp 65 I believe, but we'll double check real quick. Doesn't say nothing. I know it doesn't say nothing about paperwork, but I know it has to be ready. I mean, it has to be, it was ready, but it's nothing on the paperwork as far as like temperature goes, but I know it has to be maintained at 65. You might say why? Well, because it's it's medicine, and I'm not sure if there's any kind of like liquid or something like that. It's prepaid, and weight was only 9,669 pounds. We used which number to pick up? 201. Yeah, 201. Okay. Was this a live load? No. Drop trailer. I'll just put bobtail because we bobtail here 24. We picked up 1423. Seal out. Seal out is 404009. And send. All right. That's it. Let's go ahead and verify in the back of the trailer, guys, that there is no seal, or if there is a seal, I'm going to go ahead and put it on, and then we'll go ahead and put on it, our lock if that's the case. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and look outside and see if there's a seal on the back of the trailer they left. seal on the trailer. And there's a seal on the floor here. I don't think that's mine. No, this one is already broken from the past, so got no seal. So I'm not even gonna put my lock on. Let them do their thing, and they're probably gonna have to print me a new bill of lading out with the new seal or whatever on it. All right, everybody, we are heading to the guard shack to check out with them, and there's no seal. So there's not a seal inside the little envelope that was here, nor is there a seal on the back of the trailer. So I don't know what they're gonna do when we get there, but we shall see. I'll let you guys know what they say. So we're pulling up here to the gate, and I think I just triggered my clocks. Yeah, indeed I did. Oh well. So now we drive faster then. Unless they're the ones that put the seal on, because they're opening the back right now. Let's show you guys. Let's switch the camera to the front. They're opening the back of the FedEx right now, so maybe they're the ones that have the seal on hand, and they're going to seal it up, which I hope that's the case. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. They had the seal on hand, as I was saying. So they had the seal on hand, so we're good. They put it on for me. I got the paperwork, the original copy. Good to ride. Hey everybody, we just pulled up here at the Pilot right now. We're gonna go inside and take a quick shower. I have another load that I have to pick up tomorrow. It's gonna be HP Hood. I've been there before a few times. It's gonna be just milk, and we're taking that down to Walmart in Albany, Mississippi. Walmart distribution, drop and hook there ASAP. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. It picks up at 1800. Evening pickup again. And we're gonna drive pretty much till 4 in the morning till we get to Mississippi, which I don't mind. I enjoy those night drives anyway to begin with. So this one we're gonna deliver tomorrow 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'll take you guys with me. But right now I'm gonna run in and grab a shower and probably grab a small cup of coffee to finish off the day, and then gonna go to the Dandy truck stop. Memories from Vista days. For those of you who didn't watch the video, make sure you check it out. It was the snow video, snowstorm in Pennsylvania video. I was at Dandy truck stop again, so we're going back over there and park tonight. About 140 miles away, 3 hours it says, because there's going to be a bunch of back roads and small towns and stuff like that. And I'm going to cook some dinner tonight as well when I get there. So that's the plan, ladies and gentlemen. But right now I'm going to run inside, grab me a shower, and I'll be back. I'm going to keep on trucking down till we get to New York. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the road. Currently on US 15 right now. We got about 132 miles to the truck stop for the night, and we'll be less than a mile away from our delivery. I have to cook some dinner tonight and just relax. It was an easy day today. Tomorrow will be a harder day. Why? Because we have to drive tomorrow evening. So I'll try to deliver that load and then head to the pickup tomorrow for the milk, and then we will park there. They have parking, and I'll have my breaker on, and then I'll probably go to sleep, because we'll have to drive at night. I'll have to force myself to sleep tomorrow during daytime somehow. We shall see how, but I'll try to do it. Of this car for letting this guy in. Impressive. That usually doesn't happen a lot. At least somebody's courteous, right? See if he says thank you. Nope. This load is so felt light. It feels like I'm empty, man. It's nice. Plus, I shifted the tandems all the way forward. You might say, why? Well, because I wasn't sure how narrow the streets were going to be that I'm going to be going on. So I shifted these tandems forward, and I'm good to go now. the hill, guys, 30 miles an hour. I could technically pass this guy if I wanted to, but for what? Just for him to come around when we start going downhill and tailgating me, because those bull haulers usually run like 100 miles an hour. So I'm just gonna stay behind him. I'm not in a hurry. About an hour out, 53 miles left, so we're gonna get there. No rush. ETA 1804. We get in there quite early, so That's what I'm saying, is I'm not really in a rush because we got plenty of time. We're gonna get there at 6 p.m. That means my Tom will come back at 4 in the morning tomorrow. My delivery is not till 9, so what's the rush? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it slow, not burning up my fuel, not dogging the truck up the hill. Taking it nice and slow, guys, behind the bull hauler. Come on. It was snowing a little bit, but it was just a small patch of snow above me. No problems, no problems. Looks like black ice on the road, so I don't want to use too much jakes. Stage 1 is more than enough. Nice and slow. Downshift. Go ahead and clean my windshield because good old bull hauler over here spraying all the salt all over the window and snow. Everything up. Why? Because this truck is like really low to the ground. It's a Pete. So that's why it's sticking everything up. Yes, sir. Tire spray coming off, so I'm assuming it's black ice. It looks shiny on the road, but it's not slippery. I haven't seen my traction control slip or anything like that, but I don't want to find out, that's for sure. So we're going to maintain a nice distance, keep it safe and steady. He's going up the hill slow, so I have to turn on my hazards now to notify people behind me that he's going slow. The CVS was on the right. We're going to be delivering there.
Turn left on White Wagon Road, Route 56 South.
Alright, perfect. That looks like there's plenty of parking for the trucks there. It's clear. So I'm happy about that. And it's snowing. What do you know? It's snowing.
0.3 miles ahead. Turn right onto Esther Drive. You are now entering Pennsylvania.
I was walking out when I ran over or anything like that. So
turn left.
Here. Alright, we're going to go find a spot and back in. Let's see how long. park right here next to this drive-in. That's like their, looks like that's their day cab or something.
0.2 miles ahead, turn right on White Wagon Road. Make a sharp right. 0.2 miles ahead, turn right on White Wagon Road.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're here now. We're just parked next to this little flatbed. Nobody on my right yet. Probably won't be. No one's gonna come up here. It's not that busy in this area, but you never know. Personally, I don't like to stop in these kind of small mom and pop truck stops because I feel like it's a high chance of getting like broken into your trailer or something like that. But hopefully not. Right now, another issue I'm experiencing is there's no signal, so I cannot put myself off duty. So I might have to call logs and see if they can do that for me manually. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and cook my dinner. I didn't turn off the truck yet. I'm running it because I'm gonna pull up in a few minutes. I'm gonna pull up forward because I have hot tires, and if not, it's gonna melt that snow and then it's gonna refreeze overnight and I'll be stuck. So we'll pull a little bit forward and then wait a little bit longer and then back up again. That's the plan, and then I'm gonna go outside and drain my air tanks and cook my dinner. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning when we go deliver this load. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and deliver this load right now. We're less than a mile away from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and preset my arrival right now. Macros arrived at the location. It would be 90. Drop trailer no, and load temp 65. They made me run this load on continuous run when clearly right here it says maintain trailer temp at 65 and start stop. So when I just checked my fuel, the fuel is at actually half right now, so that's unfortunate. We're wasting a bunch of fuel for nothing. On the other note, it's currently -2 degrees outside, real feel -3. So as you guys can see, got frost all over the windows, so cannot, and actually the frost is inside the truck, which is weird. So right now we're gonna get ready to hit the road and get to our delivery. So it's really close. We're supposed to be there at 9 a.m. It's currently 8:21. We're going to be pulling up here in a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Clear, nobody's coming. Let's get to our delivery. Parked next to this flatbed over here, and oh yeah, my truck is cold. A bunch of white smoke coming out. I let the engine warm up, though. When I started it, the temperature of the oil was only 9 degrees. Right now it's 88. So I let it warm up a little bit. Probably should have waited until we get to 100 degrees, but I'm trying to get to my delivery so we can drop off this load and head to our next load that we're picking up, milk. It says there's no overnight parking anymore. Probably there's a bunch of drivers that like left trash around or something like that and ruined it for the rest of us like they usually do. So that shipper where you're picking up milk at, they do not allow overnight parking anymore, unfortunately.
Turn right on White Wagon Road.
What does that mean? Well, we're gonna just go ahead and try to show up and see if they take us or decline us, because our pickup is at 1800, unfortunately, so we can't really like get loaded early unless, you know, the shipper's cool with it, and hopefully they are. I mean, it's just milk, so they should have plenty of milk ready, but it just depends if they have enough milk ready for the other trucks that have an earlier appointment than me. And we got some snow coming off, so I guess it did snow last night a little bit. I got snow coming off my trailer, not much, just a little bit like of the dust. So later, after we get unloaded, we're going to take 86 west up to 390, and then we'll get up on another county road. I forgot which one it was, but I know it's 86 west to 390, and then we'll be up there in our pickup. But that'll be a different video once again on that. So we're going to CVS, which is right here.
Turn right on CVS Drive. You are now entering New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it said Waverly, New York. That's my delivery, but I said when I woke up, I was still in Pennsylvania. So now, technically, when we cross the bridge, we're in New York. But there's no welcome to New York sign or anything like that. So there it is, CVS. Hopefully, it's not a lot of deliveries. Hopefully, I'm the only one delivering. But I guess we'll see when we get there.
Turn right on CVS Drive.
Making sure this is the truck entrance. Nobody behind me. Shipping and receiving. Yeah, this is it. And then visitors and employees, the next entrance. Okay, got it. Clear. Nobody's coming. Swings are nice and wide. We got our tandems all the way forward. So nice. Nicely done, guys. Just letting me in. I've never been here, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, he's coming out. Okay. How you doing? Morning.
Morning.
How you doing, sir? Oops. Sorry. Engine and transmission is still cold, so it wants to catch. You know. Yep.
Next time I'll try to be right out in front of it.
Oh dang, yeah. You'll get a lot of money. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. When the transmission is cold, usually it wants to like jump and stuff and do all this weird stuff. Because it's still in gear and it's trying to go, but even though I stopped, you know what I'm saying? And I had the foot on my brake, it just wants to hop around usually. That's why when you start backing up a trailer usually into a spot to park, and the transmission is cold, it tends to like hop a lot because the clutch is slipping. So, but at least he has a good sense of humor. He said he's going to be in front of the truck next time, you know. Funny guy, trying to get a lawsuit going, but he was way far away from the truck, so we're good. Here we go. The lanes are like wide, so you got to set it up in the middle, kind of. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna slide my tandems to the rear as well real quick. Then we'll wait till I get unloaded. We got a receiving office right there. So we're gonna go turn in the paperwork here and get unloaded, ladies and gentlemen. And when we do so, I will check back with you here in a moment. All right, everybody, went inside, checked in. She said it's gonna be a little bit, but they're already offloading me right now. And she said as soon as they're done, we're gonna send a lumper fee to me. I'm gonna pay that, and then we'll be good to go. So that's the plan. So right now we're just gonna be waiting here for them to unload. They're actually unloading right now. They're in the trailer as I'm speaking. It's red light, pretty quick so far. So we shall see. She was like, I was standing there in the window, and she said she'll be back at 9 a.m. It's currently 8:50. So she opened up. She's like, hello, may I help you? I was like, yeah, I have a delivery. She's like, oh, I forgot. She's like, we never get deliveries anymore here because we're so backed up and due to the snowstorm. So she's like, this is probably like second delivery of the day. So I don't know what these guys are doing. Maybe they're picking up beside me over here. I'm not sure, but we're going to be sitting here waiting for them to unload. And then when we do get unloaded, we'll get a lumber fee pay. I'll let you guys know how much you paid and pull up, close our doors, start heading to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my trip sheet for the next one, as well as preset my GPS and see how far we are from the pickup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, currently 12:13 right now in the afternoon. About 3 hours 13 minutes total. They just gave me a call. They said it's ready to come get my bill. So I actually paid a lumper fee. It was $280.99. Right now I'm gonna walk to that receiving office, as you guys can see there, just past that trailer, or past the two trailers I should say, and grab my paperwork. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull up, slide the tandems forward, close the doors, and head to security checkout, and head to our next one to pick up the next load. Hopefully they load us up early so we can get a head start. If not, it is what it is. We'll just wait till 1800 tonight, maybe take a little nap, something like that, because we'll drive all night technically. But yeah, let me go ahead and grab my bills and I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and slide these tandems. So pull it forward to unlock it. Okay, now we reverse it. Pull forward again. I'm gonna make a video about sliding tandems for you guys, the new people. It's already locked in. Alright, ready to ride, let's go. Gonna go to the security checkout with them. Clear. I have the paper ready for the gate pass. That's it. I gotta probably go to the truck stop and grab me another cup of coffee. Hi buddy, hi. Where did my cap fall? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Oh, they rejected his whole load. Ain't that something? So he left the whole load on the back of his trailer. That's sad. He was in the door for so long and he left it all. I wonder what that is. He was next to me. That's the guy we backed into. They rejected his whole load. It's on the floor. Or at least a couple of cases, I think. I'm just gonna go up to the window, nobody coming out. You need to check the back, or?
Yep.
Okay, let me open it real. Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. This door is jacked up too. You gotta open like both of the doors to get it in there. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Alright, we're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you guys in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Love you all, and take care.